What you guys, today we're taking a look at the brand new products from UGREEN, the 10-in-1 and the 17-in-1 Maxidok. These are Thunderbolt 5 docking stations, so whether you're working from home, gaming or building a minimalist desk, this could be a game changer for you. So we'll first take a look at the UGREEN 10-in-1 and then we'll take a look at the 17-in-1. So let's go ahead and get everything out the box for the 10-in-1. So this is what you can expect to get. There's some instructions here. And there's also a user manual, which is in different languages. I'll quickly show you the user manual here so you can see it's quite thick. But inside here, it's got pictures and text to help you set it up and understand what it can actually do. Now, one thing I did notice with this particular product is it comes with different plugs for different countries. So this is for the UK. We also have one for the European area, and we also have one for the US. Now, one thing I think they could have maybe cut back on is maybe just send it out with a UK plug. This way it might cut down on cost a little bit, because obviously I don't need these two, so I'll discard these, but I do need the UK one. That's just a little minor thing that I think they could look at. Also, we've got the power brick right here, which is what's going to power the actual device. On the back, we've got the specifications. Let's take a look. Output is 24 volts, 5.83 amps, and a total power of 140 watts. Got a barrel jack connector right here. Now, the upstream power to host is going to be a maximum of 100 watts. So let's take a look at the actual device. Made of aluminium, or aluminum if you live in the United States. And you've got the UGREEN logo on the top right here. On the front, we do have a power button, an LED light, a micro SD card slot and an SD card slot on there as well, supporting speeds of 170 megabytes per second, and 3 USB Type A ports supporting 10 gigabits per second. So if you work as a photographer or you're working with media quite a bit, something like this on your desk is going to be really useful, because you can quickly plug in your micro SD card slot and offload all of your data onto the computer so you can work on it. We got the Thunderbolt logo and also some anti-slip rubber feet on the bottom right here. So on the back, we do have a fixed cable. For a product like this, I'm not a fan of the fixed cable, because if it fails, that means the whole product fails. I'd rather prefer a plug-in cable that you plug into the back. It's also a braided cable and it is a Type-C cable, so that's what comes with it. We also have 2 Thunderbolt 5 ports on the back here. They support speeds of 120 gigabits per second. We also have a DP port for display port and a 1 gigabit Ethernet port, your barrel connector for your power, and your Kensington lock on there. So that's what you've got on the back. So this device is going to support dual 8K display on Windows and dual 6K display on Mac OS. It has 140 watts system power, delivering up to 100 watts laptop charging while powering multiple connected devices at the same time. It does have silent cooling, reliable performance, aluminium alloy design with internal heatsink, ensures stable and cool and quiet operation. So no fan running inside this particular model right here. So you can see dual 8K at 60 Hz for Windows, dual 6K at 60 Hz, or you can have triple monitors at 4K at 120 Hz via DP 2.1 and 2 at TBT5. So just depends on how you want to set yours up. So if you do have video editing, or you're basically a photographer or something like this is going to be essential on your desk, because you can plug in multiple devices at one time and still use all of them together. So how much is something like this going to cost? Well, the discounted price is £199.99. The full price is £249.99 in the UK. Now, something like this is expensive, but you are talking about bleeding edge technology, Thunderbolt 5, which is obviously going to give you super fast speeds. And if you're a video editor or you're a photographer and you're working with large files, transferring those onto the computer with Thunderbolt 5 is going to be essential. Also, if you have multiple monitors or you need a lot of ports to plug in devices, then something like this is going to be essential, because laptops don't come with a lot of ports on them nowadays. So something like this could be essential if you've got multiple monitors, or you're working with media, or you do need extra ports for certain things. Next up, we're taking a look at the UGREEN Maxidok Thunderbolt 5 docking station. This is a 17-in-1. You're going to get your user manual and instructions right here. Same thing, some different languages, pictures and text all in here to help you set it up and understand what it can actually deliver for you. We also have a thermal pad in here because this does take a M.2 NVMe drive inside. We also have a big power brick here to power the actual device as well. Got a barrel jack here. Let's take a quick look at the specifications for the power. That is 24 volts, 10 amps. Total power is 240 watts. And there's the brand of the actual power adapter right there. We also have a Thunderbolt cable, Thunderbolt 5 cable right here. So that comes in a kit as well. And I think they deliver it with the other one as well. We have a screwdriver right here as well. And we also have 3 cables. Now, like I said before, we've got the UK cable, the European cable, and the American cable right there as well. So maybe they could just take the other ones out if you're living in the UK, because there's no need shipping them out with those cables, in my opinion. There we have the actual device. On the front, we do have the audio combo jack. We also have a USB-C, 10 gigabits per second. And we also have a USB-C ×2. They are 10 gigabits per second, 60 watts total power output on those. We have a SD and micro SD card 4.0 port on there. That's 312 megabytes per second, a power button, and also an LED light there. On the side, we have some ventilation because this does have an intelligent cooling inside with a fan. And on this side, we also have the Thunderbolt logo with some more ventilation down the bottom there. I do like the look and design of this. On the back, we have some more ports starting from the left-hand side. You've got your audio ×2 inputs and outputs there for your microphone and headphones. We have a display 2.1 port supporting 8K and also a 2.5 gigabit Ethernet port. Up the top, we do have 3 USB type A ports. They are 10 gigabits per second. Also a power input. And we also have there a Kingston lock. Above that, we do have 2 Thunderbolt 5 downstream ×2 for your connected devices. And next to that, we have a Thunderbolt 5 upstream connected to your laptop or computer. On the right-hand side, you can see the computer logo there. On the bottom, anti-slip rubber feet. And also we have that M.2 bay there for your drives, which supports up to 8 terabytes. So you can store data on here as well. So when you're transferring data to and from this, you can plug in stuff, offload it to this, and then use this to do your video editing, photograph editing, or any other type of work that you're doing on the computer. You can offload it from this with super fast transfer speeds. So you can see this is where you're going to put your M.2 drive in here. It does support different sizes as well. So depending on what type of drive you're going to be putting in there, it does support up to 8 terabytes, which is quite a large drive capacity inside here with super fast speeds when you populate it with a PCI Express Gen 4 ×4 NVMe drive. And this will give you SSD expansion and gives you instant access to all your 4K footage or other large files that you might want to gain access to very, very quickly. So a really nice added feature to this particular device. Obviously, this is not going to come in cheap with one of these added to this device, but we'll take a look at the cost of it a little bit later on. But a really decent product all in all. Very well built as well. So that is the actual unit. Now, it does come with the intelligent cooling system, which is hybrid active passive cooling, which is going to install stable and continuous performance even after 24 hours of maximum load. Now, during my testing, I had no issues with cooling whatsoever, and I populated all of the back ports there to try to put some load on it, and it was running perfectly cool and perfectly fine. So I do actually like this device, and I'll be probably using this device myself for my type of media. Now you can see another type of, I don't know whether that's a cooling area here or a future expansion for future models, I don't know. That just might be a cooling area for the actual fan as well. Now, also total compatibility for Windows. You can see you can either use multiple monitors here, or macOS, you can have different types of display outputs as well on the macOS as well. A single dock for every device. You can plug in MacBook Air Pro series, or you can plug in Mac Minis, Dell Inspirons, ThinkPads, you name it, you can plug just about anything into this device, and also clear clutter on your desktop as well. And it does give you that 60 watts total output for charging phones and things like that. So there's the specifications on the screen for the UGREEN Revodok there. And you can see it supports multiple 8K at 60 Hertz displays on this particular model. Maximum 240 watts total system power, total power output with 60 watt fast charging stable power for all your devices on there as well. So how much is this bad boy going to cost you? Well, it's going to cost you a whopping £419.99, but it's £356.99 with a discount coupon which is on their website. So these devices are not cheap because you are getting that bleeding edge technology of Thunderbolt 5 with super fast transfer speeds. But if you need something like this for all of your devices or your workflow, then something like this is going to be essential. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. All the product links will be in the video description. Just for full transparency, UGREEN did send these out for a review. All opinions on my own. No one is reviewing this video before it's released, and no money has changed hands. Anyway, but that said, I think that's going to be about it. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a quick shout out to all my YouTube members. I do appreciate the support, and I shall catch you in the very next video. Bye for now.